Hi, welcome to class. Let's get started. Please come to a nice, comfortable seated position or start standing if that works for you better. We're going to do our 26 and 2 hot sequence in about 45 minutes. So we're going to go through it with energy and pace to wake yourself and warm yourself up. I'm going to end with some solid time for stillness and meditation afterwards. So if you do have a block or maybe a bolster or pillow nearby, if that helps you to sit on at the end for a nice smooth transition to stillness, that would be a good idea. But if you don't have that, you'll be fine too. Let's take a few moments to center before we get started. I'd like to start with a little quote that's I really like, one of my favorites. I'd like to think of that during my practice. Yoga is a practice of nonviolence, of love. We start by learning kindness towards ourselves. We learn to take all our sorrows and hurt and wrap it in a warm blanket of our own self-love. And then we learn to be compassionate. We take that blanket of love and drape it across the world. So maybe you can take every posture, every breath as a little part of that blanket of love, first for yourself, and then for the rest of the world. You can take it with you after your practice. So let's take a deep breath. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose or your mouth. Inhale full lungs, expand your rib cage, lengthen your spine. Exhale, release. We'll do one more inhale. Make it strong, make it powerful. Wake yourself up. Exhale, open your eyes, open your mouth. Let's get started. Please stand up. Come to the center of your mats and towels. We start with pranayama, deep breathing. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. Breathe deep, long, slow, and full. Always breathing through your throat. Please bring your feet together, toes touching, maybe a little sliver between your heels. Tall spine, shoulders relaxed. From here, interlace your fingers underneath your chin. Nice tight grip, knuckles with your chin, thumbs with your throat. Clear your lungs. And begin. Inhale, suck your stomach in, bring your elbows up to the ceiling, full lungs, ribcage open, lengthen, and stretch up. Exhale, gently bring your head back, spine straight, mouth wide open, all the air out, palms together, wrists together, elbows touch at the end. Inhale, head down. Press your chin into your fingers, lift your elbows up high, expand your ribcage in all directions. Exhale, head back. Mouth open, all the air out, suck your stomach in, palms together, elbows touch, away from your chest. Inhale, head down. Press your fingers down, press your feet into the floor. Pull your abdominal muscles in, open up your chest. Exhale, head back. Mouth open, all the air out, eye gaze back, palms together, wrists together, elbows touch at the end. Inhale, head down. Breathing through your throat, warming yourself up from the inside out, lengthen, stretch up. Exhale, head back, all the air out, mouth wide open, palms together, wrists together, elbows touch away from your chest. Inhale, every breath, deeper, fuller, more air in your lungs, arms up, lengthen, stretch up. Exhale, head back, mouth open, pull your belly in, palms together, elbows touch at the end. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, elbows touch. Inhale, head down. Continuously pull your abdominal muscles in, expand your ribcage in all directions, stretch up. Exhale, mouth wide open, all the air out, pull your palms together, elbows touch, away from your chest. Inhale, couple more, deep breath, full lungs, press your feet down, strong legs, arms up higher, lengthen, stretch up, full lungs. Inhale more. Exhale, wide open mouth, loud ah sound, all the air out, palms together, wrists together, elbows touch at the end. Inhale, head down. Last one, make it strong, make it count. Warm up, lengthen up, stretch up, full lungs. Exhale, all the air out, palms together, wrists together. Pull your belly in, no air left. Elbows touch at the end. Good, and then arms down by your side. Roll your shoulders a few times, move your head. If that feels good, and then come back to your center, to your stillness. We'll start with our first posture, Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose, or Padahastasana, hands to feet pose. Feet together, strong legs, strong arms. Inhale, arms up over your head, sideways. Put your palms together. Interlace your fingers, release the index fingers, thumbs crossed. Nice head grip, your palms firmly together, all the way up to the wrist. Take a deep breath, lengthen, stretch up, a little warm up, right and left, right and left. Stretch up out of your waist, push your hips to both sides of the room, right and left. You can do this slow, you can do this a little faster, whatever feels good for you at this moment, right and left, right and left. Nice, and then come to a stop in the center. Re-engage your arms, press your palms firmly together all the way up to the wrist, no light or airspace. Fires up the muscles in your arms. Push your feet firmly down. Take a deep breath. Lengthen, stretch up, keep the length. Slowly push your hips to the left and your upper body to the right. Without bending elbows or knees, come down straight line. Everything parallel to the front of your space. Press your both feet firmly and equally into the floor. Contract and squeeze your inner thighs. Continuously keep pushing hips more and more to the left side of your space, getting a lengthening, stretching sensation all across the left side of your body, from your fingertips to your toes. Hips move forward, chest up, throat open, arms back. Whole front side of your body opening up, keeping your back body tall and long, so pull your abdominal muscles in your rib cage strong. Maybe a little bit, one hip forward, right shoulder forward, everything same distance to the front of your space. On the inhale, open up your chest and your rib cage. On the exhale, press your feet into the floor. Everybody come a little deeper, come down and push. Go deeper, push. Go to your maximum point. Keep pushing, push, change, come back up. Keep your arms up. Take a deep breath, lengthen up, other side, stretch up, push your hips to the right and your upper body to the left. Without bending elbows or knees, again, come down straight line, everything same distance to the front of your space. Press your both feet firmly and equally into the floor. Contract and squeeze your inner thighs, strong legs. Tailbone down, hips a little forward, chest up, throat open, arms back, and whole front side of your body opening up, keeping your back body tall and long. This is not a back bend, not a forward bend. Keep your rib cage in and your abdominal muscles strong. Continuously push your hips more and more to the side of your room, creating a lengthening, stretching sensation all across the right side of your body, from fingertips to toes. Little adjustments with your hips and your shoulders if needed. Keep everything in one line. On the inhale, feel your rib cage expand. On the exhale, press your feet more firmly into the floor. Push your hips more. Come down and push. Go deeper. Push. Push. Change. Come back up. Keep your arms up. First, backward bend. Mindfully bring your head back. Look for the wall on the floor behind you. Stop there for a moment. Now lengthen your tailbone down, hips slightly forward. Inhale, lift up through your chest, and then reach your arms back over the ceiling towards the back wall. So your total spine is backward bending. Lower back, middle back, and upper back. On the inhale, lift your chest, expand your rib cage. On the exhale, reach your arms more back. Keep your arms straight, your legs straight, pressing your palms together. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, reach back, look back, go back, more back, way back. Inhale, come back up. Keep your arms up. Nice. Take your deep breath, lengthen, stretch up. Exhale, pull your belly in, and slowly with control, come down. Mindful with your back after that backward bend. So bend your knees as much as you need. Place your hands on the floor in front of you and move your hips right, left, right, left, right, left. And a little warm up here. Shake out your hips, shake out your knees. Let your head hang heavy, lengthening your spine. Maybe it feels good to do a couple deep knee bends that will stretch out your lower back after that first backward bend. Right and left, right and left. Nice. And then bend your knees deep, slide your hands on the back of your calves and underneath your heels. So you're stepping on all your fingers with each hand, strong grip. Grab from behind, fingers pointing in the same direction as your toes. Wrap your arms behind your legs so your elbows are on your calf muscles. Bring your stomach or your thighs, your chest to your knees, let your head hang heavy so the crown of your head is going towards your big toe. Roll forward, press your big toe mounts into the floor, lift your hips, your sits bones up towards the ceiling, creating a lengthening, stretching sensation all across the backside of your legs from your sits bones to your heels, and stretch your spine from your tailbone to your head towards the floor. Use your arm strength and pull. Bicep muscles strong, keep your shoulders relaxed. On the inhale, lift up your chest a little bit. On the exhale, push your chest more down, crown of your head more towards your toes. Pull harder, use your strength, lengthen the back of your legs, stretch your spine, come a little closer with your head to your toes, pull, change, come back up. Arms at your ears, bend your knees, again, as much as you need. Come back like a flat back. Nice, exhale, arms down, stand still, and take a breath. Utkatasana, upward pose, step your right foot out to the right hip distance apart, feet parallel, glue your feet down. So your feet, you look down at your toes, midline of your feet in line with your hip bones. Inhale, arms up, stretch your arms forward. Strong arms, shoulders relaxed, tricep muscles strong. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, sit down right away in a chair. Too far back behind you, sit down low, get your thighs parallel to the floor. Pull your abdominal muscles in and lift your upper body back without too much sway back in the lower back. Keep your tailbone long. Pull your abdominal muscles in and lift from the center of your chest. Stack your shoulders over your hips. Notice the alignment with your legs. Maybe a little bit heels out, toes in. You push your knees apart and at the same time press your inner thighs together. Keep your chin parallel to the floor, chin into your throat a little bit. Again, from the center of your chest, lift your upper body back and forward. Change, come back up. Second part, you got this. Stand up high on your tippy toes. Press your heels off the floor. Take a deep breath, lengthen, stretch up. Exhale, sit down, high on top of your toes. Spine perfectly straight. Heels up, knees up. Stretch your strong arms forward. Stretch toward that mirror in front of you if you have that, towards your camera, your screen if you have that. Heels up, knees up. Press the tops of your feet, move forward. Sit down a little bit lower. Get your thighs below to the floor. Keep your shoulders right on top of your hips. Hold. Change, come back up. Third part. Heels down for a moment, then lift up your heels a little bit and press your knees and inner thighs together. Take a deep breath. Exhale, pull your belly in and super slowly come down with a perfectly straight spine. Like you're sliding down against the wall. Come down all the way until you're almost sitting on your heels, not quite. Press your knees together and forward. Thighs below to the floor, arms below to your thighs. Stretch your arms forward, strong arms. Keep your chin parallel to the floor. Traction in your spine. So spine up, chest up, head up. Pull your abdominal muscles in. Press your knees firmly together. Take a deep breath. Press your knees together and super slowly with that same control. You got this. Slowly, slowly, slowly come back up. Beautiful. Right foot back, foot left, arms down, and take a breath. Garasana, eagle pose is next. Feet together. Inhale, arms up over your head. Bring your right arm under your left arm. Cross at your elbows and your wrists. Bring your palms together. Pull your arms down. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, sit down. Sit down at same chair as in the first part of the previous posture. Keep your chest lifted. And try to keep your hips level to the floor. So lots of leg and core strength. Bring your right leg up and over the left leg. Twist your legs, bring your ankle behind your calf muscle. Sit down more. Now chest up, upper body back. Stack your shoulders over your hips. And make sure there's not a big sway back in your lower back. Lengthen tailbone down, abdominal muscles strong. Keep your chin parallel to the floor, maybe a little bit into your throat. Keep your neck long. And then from the center of your chest, lift your upper body back. Maybe a little bit knees to the right and your upper body to the left. So your ankles, knees, elbows, wrists, and fingertips are stacked in line with your nose. Sit down more, chest up, upper body back, and hold still. Inhale, come back up. Arms over your head, lengthen up. Bring your left arm under your right arm. Cross at your elbows and your wrist palms together. Pull your arms down. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, sit down. Sit down, stay low. Keep your hips leveled again. Core strength. Left leg up and over the right leg. Bring it high up on your right thigh. Sit down more. Chest up, upper body back. Knees a little to the left and your upper body to the right. Get your ankles, knees, elbows, wrists, and fingertips stacked in line with your nose. And check that your hips and shoulders are parallel to the floor, parallel to the front of your space. Maybe a little bit left hip forward on this side, left shoulder down, sit down, squeeze your inner thighs together, chin into your throat, lift from your chest. Now notice your standing foot. If you're collapsing at the ankle, press your big toe mount into the floor and lift your inner arch up towards the ceiling, firing up more muscles in your leg. Change, come back up. Arms over your head. Exhale, arms down. Take a breath. Inhale. Exhale through your nose. If you need to, a little sip of water right here as we'll keep the heat, we'll keep the flow, we'll go. Continue with standing head to knee pose. Dandayamana Janisharasana. Lift up the toes of your left foot. Spread your toes nice and wide. Roll your foot down. Create maximum surface with your foot to stand on. Press your big toe mount into the floor. Fire up the muscle of your left leg and bring your right leg up. Exhale. Pull your belly in and round down. Grab your foot. All 10 fingers interlace. Strong grip. Look forward. Concentrate on your left leg. Make sure it's super strong, solid, fired up. All the muscles contracted. Make sure you're not sinking in your heel, your knee, or your hip joint. Keep shifting the weight forward to the front of your foot. Pull your abdominal muscles in, supporting your back in this deep, rounded forward bend. Once you know your left leg is straight, strong, solid, all contracted, lift up your chest and kick your heel forward. Kick your heel, flex your foot, toes to your nose, getting a lengthening, stretching sensation underneath your right leg. Pull your toes towards your nose, your heel away from you, creating that lengthening, stretching sensation. Once your both legs are straight, then bend your elbows down towards the floor until your elbows come at or below the calf muscle. Perfectly fine to stay in the previous part of the pose. Once your elbows are at or below your calf, then slowly with control, take your time. Bring your chin to your chest. Pull your belly in and touch your forehead on your knee. Wherever you are in the pose, balance, breathe. And then slowly with control, head up, arms straight, leg down, and take a breath. Other side, lift up the toes of your right foot. Spread your toes nice and wide. Roll your foot down. Create maximum surface with your foot to stand on. Fire up all the muscles of your right leg. Bring your left leg up. Exhale. Tuck your stomach in. Round down. Grab your foot. All 10 fingers interlace. Strong grip. Look forward. Concentrate on your right leg. Make sure it's super strong, solid, fired up. All the muscles strong and contracted. Keep shifting the weight forward to the front of your foot. Maybe a little bit more weight to the inside of your foot. Never falling into your heel, your knee, or your hip joint. Not using your joints, but your muscular engagement to hold you up in this pose. Pull your abdominal muscles in, support your back in this deep rounded forward bend. Once you know your right leg is straight, strong, solid, all fired up, go ahead, lift up your chest and kick your heel forward. Kick your heel, select your foot, toes to your nose. So keep pushing your heel away from your hip, lengthening underneath your left leg. Make sure your wrists are straight, arms straight, very little going on with your arms, all the strength coming out of your leg. Once both legs are straight, then bend your elbows down towards the floor until your elbows come at or below the calf muscle. Remember, you can always stay in the previous part of the pose. Once your elbows are at or below the calf, then slowly chin to your chest. Pull your belly in and touch your forehead on your knee. Balance. Breathe. Head up, arms straight, leg down, and take a breath. Dandayamana Dhanurasana, standing bow point pose. Please bring your right hand out, palm facing up, thumb towards the back wall without turning or twisting your hand. Reach your hand back behind you and scoop up your right foot at the ankle from the inside. Bring your knee back in so both knees are stacked under your hips parallel to the front of your space. Bring your left arm up, left shoulder forward, right shoulder back behind you. Take a deep breath, lengthen, stretch up and kick. Kick your leg back and up. Maybe one day your foot will start to come out over your head. If it's not there, that's okay. Just keep kicking. Keep your chin up and your throat open so your total spine is backward bending. Kick open your body down until your belly is parallel to the floor. Stretch your arm forward, chin up, chin straight over your shoulder. Stretch your arm forward. Try to touch something in front of you. Bring your body down, belly parallel to the floor, and keep kicking. If you fell out of posture, no big deal. Just take a breath, hop right back in, and kick a little harder. Body down and kick. The whole chest opening up. Magic happening in your chest. Body down and kick. Enjoy this full backward bend. Keep kicking. Stretch forward. Kick harder. Turn it on. Body down and kick. Stretch forward and kick. Continuously keep kicking. Stretch and kick. Change. Kick to come out with control. Good. Other side. Left hand out, palm up. Reach your hand back behind you and grab your foot at the ankle from the inside. Knees stacked under your hips, hips parallel to the front of your space. Now right arm up, right shoulder forward and left shoulder back. Chin up. Take a deep breath, lengthen, stretch up and kick. Point your toes behind you. Kick hard. All the strength comes from the kick. The kick will bring your body down until your belly is parallel to the floor. Total spine backward bending. So arch your upper body back. Feel this in your whole back. Squeeze between your shoulder blades, chin up, throat open, total spine backward bending. Bring your body down, belly parallel to the floor. When your heart gets below the rest of your body, feel heart racing in your chest. Make sure you're breathing in and out through your nose. Bring your belly down, your arm up for balance. If you fell out of the posture, no big deal. Just take a breath, hop right back in and kick harder. Body down and kick. Stretch forward and kick. Continuously keep kicking. Stretch forward, turn it on, body down. Kick, 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 change, kick to come out with grace and control. Nice. Chaturanga, balancing stiffness. Keep the heart rate up. Feet together. Inhale, arms up over your head sideways. Put your palms together. Interlace your fingers, release the index fingers, thumbs front. Nice tight grip. Glue your palms firmly together. Now stretch your right toes back behind you and off the floor so you're balancing on your left leg. Take a deep breath, lengthen, stretch up and come down. Move your whole body as one piece. Everything parallel to the floor. Stretch your fingertips forward, stretch your toes back, lengthening and stretching your entire body in opposite directions. Chest down, arms up, press your arms into your ears, stretch your toes back, keep your right hip down a little bit, lengthen, stretch, change, come back up, feet back together. Other side. Stretch your left toes back behind you and off the floor, balancing on your right leg. Take a deep breath, lengthen, stretch up and come down until your whole body is parallel to the floor. Stretch your fingertips forward, stretch your toes back, lengthening, stretching everything in opposite directions. Chest down, arms up, leg up, point your toes, stretch your fingertips forward, stretch your toes back, chest down, legs up, stretch, 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 change, come back up, feet back together, exhale, arms down, and stand still. Take a breath through your nose, exhale mindfully through your nose. Okay, you can turn on your mat sideways, or if you don't have a slippery surface, you can step over your mat. We'll glue the next two postures together. Dandayamana Vivakta Pada Paschimottanasana, extending separate legs, stretching toes. Feet together, inhale, arms up over your head. Step your right foot out to the right. Big step, arms down parallel to the floor with the step. Turn your toes slightly in, chest up, strong arms. Take a deep breath, lengthen, stretch up, and slowly stretch forward. Long, tall spine, lengthen on the way down. Keep looking forward as long as you can. And then grab your heels from the outside, standing on all your fingers of each hand, strong grip. If you can't grab the heels, grab the outside of your feet. If you can grab the outside of your feet, maybe hold on to your big toes or keep your hands on the floor in front of you. Roll forward, bring maximum weight into your toes. Lift your hips, your sits bones up towards the ceiling. So your pelvis feels like it's a bucket of water that you're spilling out forward towards the floor in front of you. And sits bones up, lengthening your legs from your sits bones to your heels, and stretch your spine from your tailbone to your head towards the floor. Shoulders relax, bicep muscles strong. Use your arm strength to pull. Contract the whole front side of your body. Contract your quads, pull your abdominal muscles in, lengthen your spine, extend your whole back body, roll forward, a little bit more weight in the front of your toes, lengthen your legs and stretch your spine, come a little closer with your head to the floor. Change, slowly come back up. Wide arms, chest up, feels a little like a back bend coming up. Now open up your feet wider for triangle pose. Ankles about under your wrist. Chest up, strong arms. Pick up the toes of your right foot, turn your right foot out, and turn your left toes in, left hip slightly forward. Take a deep breath, bend your right knee and sit down until your right thigh is parallel to the floor. Keep your spine straight in the center. So your left hip can come forward, but make sure your both hips are equal distance to the floor. Spine straight in the center, and now move your arms in a vertical line straight up and down. Then from there, stretch down until your elbows against your knee. Fingertips hovering right above your big and second toe. Now turn your head, bring your chin to your left shoulder, look past your fingertips up to the ceiling, bring your chin into your throat, neck long. Continue to stretch your arms in opposite directions, opening up your chest, your rib cage, your heart, and your lungs. Push your right knee back with the help of your right elbow. Left hip a little bit more down and forward, and then from the center of your chest, twist open. Continue to lengthen, stretch your whole body in opposite directions. Keep your left foot firmly planted onto the floor, left leg straight. Inhale, come back up. Right foot in, left foot out. Other side, chest up, strong arms. Bend your left knee. Sit down, left thigh parallel to the floor. This side, right hip a little bit more down and forward. Create the space for your leg to sit down. Spine straight. Inhale, move your arms. Vertical line straight up and down. Make sure your elbow is stacked, elbow against your knee, and your knee stacked over your ankle. Turn your head, bring your chin to your right shoulder, look past your fingertips up to the ceiling. Chin into your throat a little bit, keeping your neck long. Crown of your head pointing in the same direction as you bend left knee. Sit down more. Stretch your arms in opposite directions. You're stretching your ribcage, your heart, and your lung. Push your left knee back with the help of your left elbow. Right hip more down and forward. From the center of your chest, turn twist open, stretch up. Keep your right foot really strong and firmly planted onto the floor. Inhale, come back up. Come back to center, both legs straight, bring your feet a little bit closer in, arms over your head, put your palms together, thumbs crossed. We're extending separate leg, head to knee. Pick up the toes of your feet, turn and pivot on your heels, and face one side of your space. Look down at your feet, make sure your heels are not pressed over. The outside of your feet, almost in line with the outside of your hip. Turn your back foot in as much as you need, so you can bring your back hip forward until both hips face parallel to the wall that you're facing. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Glue your chin to your chest. Pull your belly in and curl in around down until your forehead is on your knee. Bend your knee as much as you need. Fingertips on the floor. Open up your hands if needed. Make your arms strong. Press the tips of your fingers firmly into the floor. Press your back heel and your front big toe firmly down. Squeeze your inner thighs firmly together. Pull your abdominal muscles in so the whole backside of your body is opening up and stretching out while you're working that front side compression. Pull your chin to your throat, to your chest. Pull your belly in. Press your back heel and your front big toe firmly into the floor. If your palms are separate, bring them back together. Make both legs straight, glue your chin to your chest, and slowly come back up. Keep pressing your back hip forward the whole way up. Chin comes up very last. Pick up your toes, face the front of your space, pick up your toes, and face the other side. Look down again, make sure that what stance is still wide. Make sure your legs are not crossed over. Turn your back foot in so you can bring your back hip forward. Both hips same distance to the front of your space. Take a deep breath, exhale, put your chin to your chest, pull your belly in, and slowly curl in around down. Forehead on your knee, fingertips on the floor. Again, open up your hands if needed. Press your back heel and your front big toe firmly into the floor. Pull your abdominal muscles in. Support your back in a deep rounded orbit. Press your fingers down. Pull your belly in. Do an extension, your whole back body. Stretch from your heel to your hip, over your spine, and your arms stretching. Maybe you can tiptoe your hands a little closer together, but firmly press your hands into the floor. Anchor your feet down and squeeze your inner thighs together. Both legs straight, chin to your chest. Slowly come back up. Keep your arms with your ears the whole way up. Chin comes up very last. Pick up your toes, face the front of your space. Right foot back to left, arms down. Take a breath. And our last standing posture, Tadasana, tree pose with an optional Padangusthasana toe stand. And lift up the toes of your left foot. Spread your toes nice and wide. Roll your foot down. Push your left big toe mound into the floor. And then bring your right leg up. Pull your knee into your chest so you can grab your foot from underneath without slouching forward. Support your knee. Hold onto your foot and slowly rotate at the hip. Make sure your heel is in your hip, not in your knee. You feel your knee back up, come back to that first base. Your knee's okay. Bring your heel high up on your other hip. Bring your knee in front of you before you bring it down and in. So you want to feel a big opening, stretching sensation right here in the front of your hip flexors, psoas muscle. You feel it in your knee. Come back, support your knee. Make your foot active, either pointed toes or flexed foot. Pull your abdominal muscles in, lift up through your chest and the crown of your head. Grow tall. And bring your right hand to the center, left hand to right hand to the center of your chest. Maybe your left hand up as well. With every inhale, grow a little taller. With every exhale, push your foot more firmly onto the floor. You can stay here. Start shifting your eye gaze towards the floor in front of you for toe stand. Maybe it's just the eye gaze shift. Or you can start stretching your body down from the lower spine towards the floor. Be very mindful, especially with your knees, requires a lot of core strength as well. Place your hands on the floor. Once you have that, mindfully bend your left knee, sit down, hips on your heel. Walk your hands to both sides of your hips, balance on your fingertips, sit up straight. And bring your right hand up, maybe your left hand. Pull your belly in, lift up through your chest, and the crown of your head grow tall. Wherever you are in the posture, whatever expression, find length in your spine. Then slowly come back up. Place your hands back onto the floor. Mindfully come back up. And everybody lengthen, stretch out a little more before you exit the pose. And then to come out, bring your knee back into your chest with control. Release your leg down. Right away, lift up the toes of your right foot. Spread your toes nice and wide. Press your right big toe mound into the floor. Bring your left leg up. Pull your knee into your chest. Support your foot in your knee. Rotate from the hip. Bring your knee in front of you. And again, slowly, gently let your knee come down and in. And you want to feel it on the front side of your hip. The moment you feel any discomforting sensations in your knee, come back up. Support your knee. Flex your foot or point your toes. Sometimes flexing the foot might feel a little bit more stable for the knee. Pull your belly in, tailbone down, belly in, lift up through your chest and the crown of your head, shoulders and hips parallel to the floor, parallel to the front of your space. Now bring your left hand up. Maybe your right hand, if you don't need it, to hold your foot. Make sure there's no sway back in your lower back. Pull your belly in, lift up to your chest and the crown of your head. For toe stand, again, start with shifting your eye gaze towards the floor. Maybe you can start stretching your body down from the lower spine towards the floor. With a straight leg, then once you can touch the floor, mindfully bend your right knee, sit down, hips on your heel. Walk your hands to both sides of your hips, balance on your fingertips, sit up straight. Left hand up, right hand up. Pull your belly in, lift up through your chest and the crown of your head. Grow tall, find stillness. Place your hands back onto the floor and slowly come back up. Reverse where you came in, take your time, lengthen, stretch up. And safely come out by supporting your knee. Pull your knee into your chest, leg down. Take a breath, inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose. And then mindfully transition to your savasana. Maybe you have to rearrange your mats and towels. I'd like to continue to see you, so make adjustments if needed. And then try to go into savasana if you're doing a reverse sit-up. So roll down from a seated position. That's your best chance to be evenly onto the floor. And then take a moment here to connect with your breath. Slow it down. Let all those standing postures settle in to your body. Let your body settle in to your mat and the floor. And it's also a really good place and time to remind yourself that yoga is a practice of non-violence, of love. We start by learning kindness towards ourselves. We learn to take all our sorrows and our hurt and wrap them in a blanket of our own self-love. And then we learn to be compassionate. We take that blanket of love and drape it across the world. We continue with Pavana Muktasana, winter moving pose. Please bring your feet together, feet touch, toes and heels touch, lift your feet a little bit. Bring your right leg up, interlace your fingers just below your right knee and bring your knee a little out, firmly down. Head on the floor, chin to your chest, neck and shoulders relaxed onto the floor. Elbows in, close to your body, close to the floor. Use your arm strength and pull, neck long onto the floor. Keep your left foot active and your right foot relaxed to keep your hips in balance. Use your arm strength and pull firmly down. You should feel this in your abdomen, massaging your digestive system. So good for you, your internal organs. Exhale. Pull a little harder and hold still. Change, right leg down. Inhale, left leg up. Grab your knee. Bring your knee a little out and firmly down. Head on the floor, chin to your chest, neck and shoulders relaxed onto the floor. Again, right foot active, left foot relaxed. Exhale, pull a little harder, chin to your chest, neck long onto the floor, elbows in. Exhale, pull more, hold it there, and feel that compression in your abdomen. Change, left leg down. Inhale, both legs up. Grab your elbows over your knees. Make a strong, compact package of yourself. Keep your head on the floor. Neck and shoulders relaxed onto the floor. Nothing much to do here. Just make that nice, compact hug with yourself. Think about that blanket you're creating right here. Bundle of self-love. And then just relax onto the floor. Very little inhale, use every exhale to get more of your back body melting down to your mat. Change both legs down, arms down, and relax. Now the evolution sit up, the transitional sit up. A little bit different maybe in at other times that you practice this. Really focus on your core strength, contracting your abdominal muscles to support your back. So we'll do the first one a little slower. Here we go. Bring your feet together, flex your feet, ground your heels firmly onto the floor. Stretch your fingertips towards your toes. Bring your head and shoulders off the floor, glue your chin to your chest. Keep your shoulders off the floor, firing up your abdominal muscles. Inhale, arms just with your ears, and then roll up. Exhale, grab your toes, forehead to your knees. Nice. Turn around and lie down on your front side for Bhujangasana Cobra pose. Chin on the floor, hands under your shoulders, all 5 fingers together, fingertips in one line with the tops of your shoulders. Zip up your legs. You have one strong, solid leg, but your heels don't have to be jammed together, heels slightly apart. Shoulders down. Elbows in, hug your body. Take a deep breath, full lungs, look up, chin up, chest up, whole upper body off the floor using your back strength. Keep your neck relaxed. You want to feel this in your lower back. Press your feet firmly down, stretch your toes back, strong legs, squeeze your legs together, face relaxed, throat open, chest up, come up, lift, change, slowly come down, chin on the floor. We go straight into a locust pose. Arms alongside your body, palms flat on the floor. Make your arms straight. Once your arms are straight, lift your body up and bring your arms underneath your body. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Press your hands down. Left leg relax. Right leg straight, strong, solid. Stretch your right leg back and lift it up. Chin on the floor, eye gaze up. Lengthen and strengthen your leg back, sole of your foot. Go straight up towards the ceiling. Stretch your toes back. Keep your other leg relaxed. Press your hands into the floor. Lift, come up. Change, right leg down. Right leg relaxed, left leg straight, strong, solid. Stretch your left leg back and up. Lengthen, strengthen, and lift. Press your hands firmly into the floor. Keep your chin on the floor. Eye gaze up. Come up. Lift up higher. Change left leg down. Third part. Turn your head in. Mouth on the floor. Zip up your legs with one strong, solid leg. Squeeze your legs together. Come on, you got this. Take a deep breath, full lungs, and both legs off the floor. Immediately roll forward, all the way to your chest and your shoulders and your mouth. Keep breathing little sips of air in and out through your nose. Press your hands into the floor. Squeeze your legs together. Stretch your toes back. Come on, lift up. Nice, slowly, with control, come down. Chin on the floor. Relax your arms out and then bring your arms out to the side in opposite directions like a T. Stretch your arms out, chin on the floor, zip up your legs, one strong, solid leg, full locust. Think light, think strong, you've got this. Take a deep breath, full lungs, and everything off the floor. Chest up, legs up, arms at the level of your head. Balance on your hip bones. Chest up and open, throat open, eye gaze up. Ready, legs up, chest up, come up, lift up, fly high. Slowly, with control, come down. Good, chin on the floor for a moment. Bend your knees and grab your feet from the outside. Thumbs with your index fingers, wrist straight, knees straight, knees straight, knees bent, knees in line with your hips, chin on the floor. Take a deep breath, full lungs, look up and kick your legs back and up. Roll forward all the way to your belly button, toes in the center of your body. Bring your knees a little in and toes out. Everything is hip distance apart. You're pressing your belly button down, kick your legs up towards the ceiling. Total spine backward bending. Feel this between your shoulder blades. Look up, whole front side of your body opening up. Kick harder, keep your toes pointed, wrist straight. Come on, lift. Change slowly with control, come down. Nice, beautiful. Turn your head to the right, look to the right, left ear on the floor, arms down. Turn your head the other way. Right, chin on the floor, lift yourself up and come to the top of your mats and towels for Supta Virasana, face firm. Walk your knees all the way to the top of your mat. For a moment, sit down on top of your feet and then open up your feet wide enough so you can sit right in between your feet. Check that your toes and heels are in one line, no funny angles in your ankles. And if you need to open your knees a little wider, that's okay. If you're sitting on the floor comfortably, your knees are okay. Then you can go back, place your hands on your feet, elbows on the floor, head, back of the head on the floor. If you feel this in your knees at all, stay in the first part of the posture. More pressure in your hands will keep it out of your knees and your ankles. Once you're all the way back, wrap your elbows over your head, put your elbows down. Then your chin to your chest, neck, and shoulders relax onto the floor. Maybe now you can work your knees a little closer together, but always keep the connection between your knees and the floor. With every inhale, lift your chest, open up your rib cage. With every exhale, let your joints settle down to the floor a little more. Slowly come back up. Use your elbows for support. Turn around on your back. Savasana. Here's that sit up again. Make it strong, powerful, and dynamic to give yourself lots of good, positive, powerful energy for the following postures. Here we go. Feet together. Flex your feet. Toes to your nose. Stretch your fingertips towards your toes, head and shoulders off the floor. Bring your chin to your chest. Inhale, arms up. Roll up. Double exhale. Grab your toes. Forehead to knees. Turn around and come to the back of your mats and towels for Ardha Krama Asana, half tortoise pose. Knees together, feet together, hips on top of your heels, tops of your feet flat on the floor. Inhale, arms up over your head, put your palms together, thumbs crossed, arms with your ears, chest up, chin up. Take a deep breath, lengthen, stretch up, and slowly stretch forward. Long, tall spine, lengthen on the way down, keep looking forward. as long as you can. Forehead on the floor, fingertips on the floor, wrist and elbows straight and in the air. Stretch your fingertips forward, stretch your hips back. On the inhale, create some space. In the exhale, lengthen and stretch your entire spine in opposite directions. Crown of your head move forward, hips back. Take a deep breath, arms with your ears, and slowly come back up. Chest up, chin up. Straight spine, nice, good control, good feel, core. Exhale, arms down, turn around, Savasana. Never sit up, feet together, flex your feet, stretch your fingertips towards your toes, head and shoulders off the floor, bring your chin to your chest, inhale, arms up, roll up, double exhale, grab your toes, forehead to knees. Turn around, stand on your knees, separate your knees and feet hip distance apart, place your hands on your lower back, fingers down, thumbs outside. Make sure you know your knees and your toes are in one line. Bring your hands elbows close together, opening up your chest and your rib cage. Lengthen your tailbone down. Inhale, lift up through your chest, and then mindfully bring your head back. Look for the wall, the floor behind you. Stop here. Bring your right hand to your right heel, left hand to your left heel. Fingers inside, thumbs outside, strong grip, or stay with your hands on your lower back. Mouth closed, breathing in and out through your nose. On the inhale, lift your chest, open up your rib cage. On the exhale, eye gaze further back. Inhale, full lungs, open up. Exhale, surrender. Total spine backward bending. Make sure your hips stay stacked over your knees. Press your feet into the floor. With every inhale, expand. With every exhale, surrender. Slowly come back up. Use your hands for support. Mindfully come back up. Sit down on your heel. Turn around. Savasana. Feet together, flex your feet. Stretch your fingertips towards your toes, head and shoulders off the floor, bring your chin to your chest. Inhale, arms up, roll up, double foot up your toes, forehead to knees. Turn around and sit on your knees. Knees and feet together, hips on top of your heels. Grab your heels, fingers inside, thumbs outside, strong grip. Make any adjustments with your hair, with your mats, and your towels if you need to. Take a breath, exhale, bring your chin to your chest, pull your belly in, curl in and round down until your forehead is on your knees, and lift your hips up until your arms are straight and the top of your head is gently resting onto the floor. Press the tops of your feet firmly down. Pull your belly in. Whole back side of your body opening up and stretching out. There you can bring your heels a little closer together. Keep your shoulders relaxed and away from the ears, arms strong. Press your feet down into the floor. Keep lifting your hips away from your feet. Pull your belly in, whole back side of your body opening up. Slowly come back up. Keep your chin glued to your chest. Keep the thumbs up, very relaxed. Turn around on your back, Savasana. Feet together, flex your feet, stretch your fingertips towards your toes, head and shoulders off the floor, bring your chin to your chest. Inhale, arms up, roll up, double exhale, grab your toes, forehead to knees. Good, turn around and come sit facing the front of your space for a head to knee and stretching pose. For a head to knee pose, start with your both legs stretched out in front of you, so you can make sure your both hips are evenly pressed onto the floor. From there, bring your right foot out to the right corner of your mat and bring your left foot in, sole of your foot, creating pressure against your thigh. Squeeze your inner thighs together, flex your foot, toes to your nose. Inhale, arms up, turn your torso so it's in line with your right leg and reach, grab your foot, all 10 fingers in place. Kick your heel, flex your foot, Exhale, bring your chin to your chest, pull your belly in and round down, touch your forehead on your knee. Bend your knee as much as you need. Bend your elbows down, close to your calf muscle, close to the floor. You feel your shoulders, your elbows are uneven. Maybe bring a little bit left shoulder down, left elbow down. Keep your both hips on the floor too. Pull your belly in, keep kicking your heel away from you. Change, come back up. Other side, both legs out in front, even out your hips again, and then bring your left foot out and your right foot in. Press your inner thighs firmly together, squeeze your thighs. Arms up, turn your torso squared up with your left leg and reach. Grab your foot, all 10 fingers into place. Kick your heel, flex your foot, exhale, chin to your chest, pull your belly in, and round down, touch your forehead on your knee. Bend your elbows down, close to your calf muscle, close to the floor, maybe a little bit of right shoulder down, right elbow down on this side, just so your both shoulders, both elbows have the same distance to the floor. Pull your belly in, kick your heel, move forward, flex your foot. Change, come back up. Both legs out in front. Do a mindful sit up or skip the sit up if that works better for you right now. And let's get ready for stretching pose. You can either use your hands, get your sits bones a little bit more back behind you, or right away grab your big toes with your middle and index fingers. Plant your heels into the floor. Flex all your toes towards your face. Keep your heels onto the floor. Walk your hips back a few times, right and left, right and left. Get the back of your legs flat onto the floor, tilting your pelvis forward. So it feels a little bit like you're setting up for a back bend. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, pull your belly in and stretch forward. Pull your toes to your nose. Pull your little toes towards your face. Your feet should feel like you're flat against the wall you're facing. On the inhale, lift your chest. On the exhale, pull a little harder. Stretch your spine forward. Push your chest, your sternum forward. Inhale, open elbows wide to broaden your chest and your back. Exhale, pull harder. Lengthen, chin in slightly to your throat to keep your neck long. Pull harder, lengthen, stretch. Change, come back up. Turn around, climb your back. Savasana. The last couple sit-ups, dynamic, strong, and powerful. You always have the choice to end your class strong, stronger than you started it. Feet together, flex your feet, stretch your fingertips towards your toes, head and shoulders off the floor, bring your chin to your chest, fire up your abs, inhale, arms up, roll up, double exhale, rub your toes, forehead to your knees. Turn around and come sit facing the front of your space for spine twisting pose, Ardha Matsyendrasana. Bend your left knee in front of your left knee in line with your left hip or more to the center of your body, knee in line with your belly button. Bring your right foot over your left knee corner, both sit bones flat on the floor. Make sure your right toes are in line with your right knee. So keep your knee healthy and safe. Point your left foot or flex your toe. Flex your foot or point your toes. Bring your left arm up, push your right knee out of the way, turn your wrist and grab your knee with your hand, or hold on to a mat or towel in front of you for some leverage. Now everybody bring your right arm up, thumb down, reach your arm back behind you, reach for your inner thigh, or let your hand land on the floor if needed, as close to your left hip as you can today. Keep your shoulders relaxed and down. Inhale, lift up through your chest and the crown of your head. Exhale, suck your stomach in and twist. From the base of your spine all the way up to the crown of your head. Inhale, grow taller. Exhale, from the center of your chest, twist. Continuously keep twisting. Focus on the middle of your back. Twist. Eye gaze back. Keep your chin and ears level to the floor. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, continuously keep twisting. Twist. Change and twist. Other side. Bring your right leg in front of you. Right knee in line with your hip or in line with your belly button, whatever works best for you. Right heel touching the left hip from the side. Point your toes and flex your foot. Bring your left foot over your right knee corner, toes in line with your knee. Bring your right arm up, push your left knee out of the way, turn your wrist and grab your knee with your hands, heel, knee, wrist, all touching each other. Everybody left arm up. Thumb down, reach your arm back behind you, reach for your inner thigh, keep your shoulders relaxed and level to the floor, chin parallel to the floor. Inhale, lift and lengthen, stretch up out of your waist. Exhale, suck your stomach in and twist from the base of your spine all the way up to the crown of your head. Inhale, grow taller. Exhale, pull your belly in from the center of your chest. Twist more, eye gaze back. Continuously keep twisting, twist more, twist. Change. Turn around on your back. Savasana. Feet together, flex your feet, stretch your fingertips towards your toes, head and shoulders off the floor, bring your chin to your chest, inhale, arms up, roll up, double exhale, your toes, forehead to knees. Turn around and come sit facing the front of your space for your final breathing. Knees together, feet together, hips on top of your heels. You can sit with your legs crossed if that works better for you, for your knees, for your back. In that case, with your hands behind you, elbows walked out. You're sitting with your hips on your heels. Hands on your knees, elbows locked out, shoulders relaxed. So the only thing that's moving is your belly, snapping your abdominal muscles in, forcing the air through your open and relaxed mouth. Spine straight, inhale, full lungs, exhale, halfway, and begin. Cool. Nice. Take a moment here. Sit up tall. Maybe you want to grab your block or your pillow if you have that nearby for a few moments of stillness here. You can close your eyes or keep a soft eye gaze towards an arbitrary point in front of you. Take a few moments to acknowledge your practice. Let all the postures sink into your body. Connect with your breath. Slow it down. At every inhale, create a little bit of space. At every exhale, surrender. If it feels good, you can remain seated. Or whenever you are ready in your own time and pace, transition to your final savasana. Yoga is a practice of nonviolence, of love. We start by learning kindness towards ourselves. We learn to take all our sorrows and our hurt and wrap them in a blanket of our own self-love. And then we learn to be compassionate. We take that blanket of love and drape it across the world. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Namaste.